Hey, what's up, everybody? Just wanted to talk really quickly about how weight gain typically happens. It's definitely not an overnight thing, and there are a few things, that happen with specific people that can affect it, but for the most part, it really is just a matter of energy balance, calories in versus calories out. So just a couple of quick scenarios. Let's just say that someone is normally lives a pretty active lifestyle. Let's say they live in New York City, they walk around a lot, they exercise a couple of times a week, and they eat a pretty healthy diet throughout the week. And then let's just say that they stop the exercise for whatever reason. Let's say they break their leg, they're having to be driven to work every day, whatever. That can really throw that off, obviously. So they're not burning as many calories, but they're still taking in just as many calories. So that can obviously lead to like a little bit of weight gain, but usually not a whole lot, because I mean your body burns calories throughout the day anyway. You're just eliminating like those boosts that it has of like burning calories, which can be significant and can really add up. So it can be some weight gain, but where the biggest weight gain usually happens is on the intake side, the eating side. It usually happens as a result of changes in eating habits. So let's just say that somebody is just eating whatever they want, like they don't really work out, they get from here to there, but they're not like being intentional about any exercise. Let's just say that that's their case, and they just kind of eat whatever they want. They are going to get to a point where they're gonna probably, more than likely, depending on like what kind of foods they like, and most people tend to higher fat foods, which are higher calorie foods. So let's just say that they eat whatever they like, whatever they want, and they're gonna start gaining some weight or continue to gain weight until they kind of hit that point where they level off, where both sides are kind of balanced. They're still doing the same amount of activity each day, but their eating is pretty much the same. It's different from day to day, but the calories, like if you look at a week, each week usually looks about the same. They kind of balance out. So let's just say that is the situation. That person is probably going to gain weight, and they're probably going to be overweight, but they're not really going to like continue to gain weight until something changes. So let's just say that that they're already not doing a whole lot of exercise, but let's just say that they suddenly really get an affinity for like some new really high calorie food, or they start cooking and not really paying attention to the calories in the new recipes they're trying. So they're making like a whole lot of high calorie dinners, something like that, and they boost their calories that they're consuming each day by like 600, 700 calories. And so their average, like for the whole week, is higher now, and so they're going to start gaining a little bit more weight until it kind of tapers off again. And so just kind of, I know I'm kind of rambling about this, but I just kind of wanted to explain a little bit about how it can happen. And then on the opposite end of it, obviously, it's the inverse. You lower the calories and be intentional about that, or also you increase the amount of calories you're burning by doing some kind of exercise. So yeah, that's just kind of something in life. It just can kind of happen, you know what I mean? And this is why like most of us kind of stay a certain weight, or might fluctuate within like 5 or 10 pounds on average, just because like our habits are pretty much the same. It's when things in our lives change, be it more exercise, whether that's intentional or unintentional, like having to have a longer commute that involves more walking, whatever, and with food, our diets and our eating habits can fluctuate, and when they do, our weight can fluctuate with it. So that's just hopefully through that you got a little bit of a better understanding of how people can typically gain weight.